Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pixelmon server. This is Carleen and boy do I have a really interesting story to tell. So, and it involves this little guy. Cute. Um, Basically I had an Umbreon and I was had learned about training it, like sort of going around killing Pokemon, getting it EXP, trying to level it up so I can like use it in my gym team because I wanted to replace the Pawniard that I had because I'm not a huge fan of steel type. So I got an Umbreon and I was training it, and I think it was like right over there. I saw a Squirtle on the beach, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to catch this guy." So I threw out my Umbreon. I got the Squirtle down to like red health. I captured it successfully, and like everything went ahead as you'd expect. A little chat thing down here said that Squirtle was sent to my PC because my party was full, and as far as I knew, everything was okay. And then next thing I knew, I started heading back to my place because Umbreon needed to be healed. And next thing I knew, I saw a tentacle and was like, "Oh, I need ink, so I'm going to kill this tentacle really quick." And it was a low level tentacle, and I think my Umbreon at the time was like 30 something, and the tentacle was like level 20, and I was like, "Yeah, I can kill that easy." So I threw out my Umbreon, but it came up as being Squirtle. And I'm sitting there going, "Huh? What? What happened here? Why does it say Squirtle?" And I had a look like over on the left hand side if I can even, well, I can't, I don't think, hang on, can I? I can. This area here where all the Pokemon are, I had a look over there and it said Umbreon, so I'm going, okay, so why have I got a Squirtle out? It was like really weird. And then I was like, well, maybe it's just like a visual glitch because that was the last Pokemon that I caught. So I went ahead to fight. How you get the little options thing down the bottom during a fight, and you get the option to go in your bag or change Pokemon or fight or run away. I clicked the fight button, and the moves that came up were, I think, Bubble, Withdraw, Tackle, and Growl. And I'm like, huh? That's not Umbreon's moves either. So, what's going on here? Like, I had no idea. So, at that point, I was like, okay, maybe I can't take on this tentacle with my Umbreon, so let's switch out. So I switched out to Luxray. I killed the tentacle, I grabbed the ink, I returned to shore, and I sent out Umbreon, or well, what I thought was Umbreon, and it came up as being Squirtle again, and I'm sitting there going, what the heck is happening here? And at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe what I need to do is I need to relog. So I logged out, logged back in, and what do you know? I have a Squirtle. No Umbreon, but a Squirtle. And I'm sitting there going, huh? What? Why do I have a Squirtle in my party? The Squirtle that I caught was sent to my PC, or so I thought. And then I was like, okay, maybe the game glitched, and instead of sending Squirtle to my PC, it sent Umbreon. So I went off to the PC, had a look inside the PC. I saw the Squirtle that I originally caught. And at that point, I'm going, where's my Umbreon? Apparently, my Umbreon was replaced, I guess, with a Squirtle of the same level, exact same stats, exact same moves as the one that I caught. And I'm going, huh? That's weird. I lost an Umbreon and got two Squirtles along the way. That was very weird. So, yeah, this game is a bit buggy. Couple of bugs in it. Couple of problems. I mean, you keep hearing, like I watch Vintage Beef's Let's Play of Pixelmon, and you're always hearing from him about bad things happening with the PC. I've never had a problem with the PC, but this is the first time I've had a problem with actual Pokemon. Like, was that a PC glitch? I mean, you wouldn't think so, because, I mean, it did go to the PC, and everything in my PC is fine. But yeah, there are still problems with this mod. It's still in development, I believe. Well, I don't know. It it has bugs. I know that much. So yeah, that was a bit of a problem. But you know what? I dealt with it. I went out to the forest, like there's one, I think it's like off in that direction near my base. I went off into the forest, caught another Eevee. It turned out being a pygmy. So now I have a little pygmy Umbreon, which I think is absolutely adorable. Look at it. Look at this thing. It's so cute. It's the most adorable thing ever. So, yeah, I'm now leveling that up instead, and hopefully nothing bad will happen to it, because if something, well actually, just in case. That's another thing. I lost the item that the Umbreon was holding. The Umbreon was holding a lucky egg. So, I no longer have a lucky egg. Like, I only had the one. So, I lost the one lucky egg I had, which is a bit sad, but oh well. I'm going to be hopefully replacing it at some point if I get lucky with bosses. That's something else. I haven't found very many bosses. Like, I haven't seen any yellow bosses at all, ever. I think I've only ever seen one red boss. Most of the bosses I've seen have been the blue bosses. So, yeah, I don't know. Spawning in this is a bit weird, I think. And sometimes, like, you'll see a Pokemon, you'll try to approach it, and it'll, like, despawn right in front of you. So, yeah, not the best. But it's still a fun game. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. You also notice one other change with my team. I've got a Growlithe now. Yeah, basically it's just, I don't know. I'd kind of like an update where you get Houndour, I think. Is it Houndour? I'm not sure how to say these names sometimes, so I apologise if I say them wrong. But yeah, I'd like an update where Houndour and its evolution, Houndoom, are implemented. I'd really love that. I'd totally go for having a Houndoom on my party. they're currently not in this mod, which is sad, but oh well. Oh, I'm sending out Growler. Oop. Come here, Kangaskhan. Look, I am hitting your very large body with my ball and nothing is happening. That sounds really wrong. So yeah, that was an issue. Another issue I had, for those of you who actually watch me, you would have noticed my last episode I had an issue where my microphone cut out. It's a pretty big issue actually with my microphone. I never really know if it's going to work. It's kind of annoying at times. Like I'll make an entire episode and at the end of the episode I go to edit and there's no microphone and I'm just sitting there going, well, crap. Oh, you're already in a battle. Okay. So, yeah, that's another problem. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not really recording as much. Well, that and I don't know. I feel like I'm not really getting anywhere with recording. Like, I mean, I made my YouTube account like back when YouTube was first created, and basically, from what I've figured, is I should have started recording back then. Like, waiting until now was the. Is that? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is that a shiny? No, it's not. It looks different, but that's because one was a Kingler. So, GG. Anyway, yeah, I should have started recording stuff back when I first made my YouTube account. Then I might actually be getting somewhere with my actual content, as opposed to, like, being constantly stuck on 24 subscribers and, like, 2 views per video. Man, crazy. But, you know, I still enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy recording and making YouTube episodes. It would just be nice to get something out of it. But oh well. So, yeah, doing well with my gym. Let's just go in here and have a look. So we've got the roof done. We've got these walls done. That's supposed to be a moon, though I guess it could kind of double up as being a sea as well. Not that I ever really referred to myself as Carleen outside of YouTube, but oh well. And this here is for spectators, so if people want to watch a battle, they can come up here or over on the other side and watch from here. They should get it. They get a fairly decent view. Like, they can see the entire field, which is down on that low level down here. So they'll be able to see. And I've got some redstone in place here and on the other side to people stand here and throw their Pokemon into there and battle begins. Actually, you know what I haven't tested? If this is like too big. Like, if someone throws their Pokemon. Oh yeah, that'd probably be fine. Okay, never mind. It's all good. But yeah, and then we've got my home back here. storage, which is what I started sort of doing last episode. I started wanting to make sort of extensions to my place, and I've made a few, so I've got storage here, bit of storage, and then a bit more storage because bulk items like cobblestone, a small sugarcane farm, and then up here we've got machines. Yeah, I haven't got a trading machine yet, but oh well. I might worry about that later. And then African farm, which was my mic working? Maybe not, but I screwed up the apricot farm anyway. Originally I had 2 yellows and 1 black. Like a yellow here, black here, yellow here. Because I thought that's how the I don't have one on me. Crap. The ball. Ultra Ball? Yes, Ultra Ball was made. I thought that's how it was made. I thought it was 2 yellow, 1 black, but I was wrong. It's 2 black, 1 yellow. Channing room. So yeah, I had to chop down all the trees and then replant them. And actually, I think I got a lot of wood from that. Wood. Now?
Hey, Mark, I don't know. Would you like one?
Yeah. I would say no.
1, 2.
All of them. So yeah, I got a bit of wood, a bit of oak wood from chopping those trees down. And yeah, I think that's all I've done so far. So it's getting there slowly. I need a lot of ink sacs. And also for this part here, I'm going to need bone meal, so I'll have to go find a bunch of Cubones and collect their bones. Actually, there's a desert not far from here. I think they spawn desert. Let's have a look. It should be in that direction. Night. They might not spawn at night. I'm not sure. Okay, so should be just after these hills, which is where I've spent a lot of my time, not only catching Pokemon but also training them. I can usually find like 5 or 6 Bisharps in these sort of hills at night, and they're usually like up in the 50s, so going up against them is not bad EXP actually. Well, that's a thing. Oh my god, look at this! 2 little baby Igglypuffs! And they're fighting! It's like a little miniature battle. Oh my god! Oh, that's adorable! Okay, so yeah, I was right. There is a desert here. Um, and I think Cubone's born desert, but it might be during the daytime only. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. See if I find any. No. Oh yeah, well, Graveler. From a moment there, I thought that was, oh, what's the name of that Pokemon? Golem, the fully evolved form. But no, it was not. Okay, so Geodude, Sandslash, Sandshrew, Zubat. I'm not seeing Cubone. Diglett, Graveler, Golbat, Cubone. Yeah, this is a very small desert too. Which is, I don't know, not the best. And then we come up to swamp, and it's raining. Oh well. It might be the daytime, possibly. What the heck is this? Sandile. I've heard of that. And the fully evolved form of this, if I remember correctly, is a ground dark type. I'm not sure about having that. Nah. I mean, what would I replace? Maybe Salamence, but I mean, I kind of like Salamence. It has not bad stats and moves. I mean, I'm probably going to replace that, and maybe that, and probably that at some point. But I mean, it's not bad, really. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll have to look at the type chart and figure out what ground. I know. Hang on, ground. I think it's super effective against rock. What else? It. Yeah, it doesn't affect flying, I believe. It's weak against water. It's also weak against grass. It's what? It's like a part crocodile, part something. What else? Ground type. I'm trying to think about ground type. Stop interrupting me, Pokemon. Ground type, ground type. Yeah, I'm going to need to look at the chart and figure it out. But honestly, I mean, I really like Salamence. So, yeah. And I love Luxray, so there's no way I'm getting rid of Luxray. Sharpedo. uh, is going to be helpful. I mean, it needs more training. Its moveset isn't the greatest, but that'll improve over time, I think. I mean, the unevolved form I had a look at. The only water move learns is that, and then the only other move that it learns that I want is Crunch. So, yeah. And then, well, I don't know what else Sharpedo learns. That's the problem, and I need to look that up. Because if Sharpedo learns something really awesome at a lower level than what it is at now, then I might need to get what's it called? A Carvana? I think so. I might need to get a Carvana just to ensure that I get those moves that I want. Otherwise, it's not going to be a very good Pokemon. And then Sableye, yeah, I haven't used ghost type Pokemon before, and it was actually original Shroomy that suggested that I get this guy because I mean he's a dark type, firstly, and being a ghost type means that he doesn't have any weaknesses. Yes, I mean, um, that's not too bad. That one's pretty good. That's an interesting one to have because it's a rock type. And then that one, I think that one's really awesome. Why are the target's attack stat? Yeah, this one's a really awesome one. And I might need to get a move that it increases Sableye's attack so that this gets even more powerful. Maybe, possibly. I usually don't bother with moves that increase stats during battle because it's only a temporary increase, but it might be worth it for Sableye. Or Sableye. I'm not sure. And then for Umbreon, I had a look at the wiki. It doesn't learn anything really awesome. I mean, Moonlight could be okay to keep. It'll only work during the night, but it could be a cool thing to keep. But other than that, it doesn't really learn anything that's worthwhile keeping, so I'm probably going to need a lot of TMs for my Umbreon. And then Growlithe. I know Growlithe learns Crunch. I forgot what level. And I think once it learns Crunch, I'm good to evolve it to an Arcanine if I want. And I probably will. Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, that'll require a Firestone, which I currently do not have. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really, for now. So, that means my party's still half and half.
Well, for you.
Thank you. Do I get the rest too?
No.
But I said I wanted all of them.
No. No. More later, maybe tomorrow.
Sorry. Eating hot cross bun. Yummy. Not very professional, but anyway. It's not like anyone watches me. So, yeah, Growlithe learns Crunch at some point, and, yeah, I should look at the wiki to figure out. Well, firstly, I figure out what else Growlithe learns. Like, if it learns anything else that's worthwhile keeping, it might be worthwhile leveling it up to whatever level it needs to level up in order to learn that thing, and then I can evolve it. And yeah, that's pretty much everything, I think. I mean, so my team is still half and half. It's still half dark, half not dark. I mean, technically, I think Luxray should be electric dark. Because, I mean, let me pull this guy out. Look at him. You look at that Pokemon and tell me that's not perfect for the dark type. I mean, come on, man. This thing, it's awesome. And, dark type Pokemon have, a general feeling of, darkness. And when I look at Luxray, that's the general feeling I get, that it's a dark type. And I actually thought it was. Like, the first time I saw a Luxray, I thought it was a dark type Pokemon. When I found out it was electric only, I was like, well, that's disappointing. But, yeah, I think it should be dark, but that's my opinion. And then we've also got Salamence, which is also not dark, it's dragon flying. Again, well, I don't know. It looks pretty cool, but eh. The wings are a bit weird. But other than that. And then Sharpedo is dark, Sableye is dark, Umbreon's dark, and then Growlithe is just pure fire. I think. Yeah, fire. So, yeah. My team is half and half, but all of them have at least one dark type move. Like, Luxray's got Crunch here. Still has Tackle? Oh, did not know that. And then Salamence has Crunch. Sharpedo has Assurance right now. I'm hoping it'll learn Crunch. Sableye has Foul Play. Umbreon has Feint Attack and Assurance. I think you can learn Night Slash by TM, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. And for right now, Growlithe just has Bite, but it will learn more. Crunch. Wow, what was I thinking Roar for? Because it has that move, I guess. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Not a very useful move, but anyway. It has it. But yeah, it does learn Crunch later on, and when it does, I will replace Bite with it. So, things happening. That's my team for the moment. If there's an update that brings in Houndour and Hondoom, I'm definitely going to get Hondoom. And then my party will cease being half and half, and it'll actually have the majority rules on Dark type, which I think would probably be better, but anyway, I can't help it. It's not my fault that there's not a lot of Dark type Pokemon. I mean, well, it's not too bad. I mean, there is, Zorak that I could get, but, pure dark. And what else? What else? The Bishop, which is steel dark. What else? Oh yeah, those crocodile things that I was looking at before. They evolved to being ground dark. So it is possible for me to have a full dark team, but I was hoping to have like a good sort of secondary type setup. Like for example, how Sharpedo's water, and then the Sableye's ghost, and yeah. So I didn't want all pure dark. Is I think what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let me continue on here with leveling, and I will come back to you later.